Numbers everywhere, we can use it anywhere. Let's play and explore with these wonderful numbers. Open our eyes and remember, learning mathematics is fun. It is part of our daily lives. Explore mathematics with Teacher Marian. Learning math is very fun. There is joy for everyone. Math Dali! Hi, my dear pupils! I'm so happy to see you today. I'm Teacher Marian, your grade 4 Math Dali buddy. Wear your beautiful smile and remember, the best way to learn mathematics is to do mathematics. The set of whole numbers includes 0 and the counting numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. In today's episode, we will learn about visualizing numbers up to 100,000 with emphasis on numbers 10,001 to 100,000 using number discs, blocks, flats, longs, and units. We will also refresh your memory in identifying the place value and value of a digit. Hop in! Let the adventure begin! Get ready with your pen and paper because it's drill time! I have here numbers and in 3 seconds, I want you to identify the place value of the underlined digit. Ready? Aba, syempre po! Number 1. What's your answer? Correct! Tens. Number 2. Good! Thousands. Number 3. 10,000s. Good job! Number 4. Right! Ones. Last number. Hundreds! Great job! Hi, Math Dali buddies! I want you to meet my friend, Tonyo. His family owns a pencil factory and they decided to donate a lot of pencils to our school. Tonyo's family donated 34,569 pencils to our school. Can you imagine how big 34,569 is? Let us visualize by using these 3 magic steps. Magic step number 1. Let us determine the place value of each number, starting from right to left. Place value is the position of every digit in a number. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. Magic step number 2. We will make a table separating the place value of each number. And magic step number 3. Draw a number disc on each column and write the value of each digit. The value of a digit is determined by multiplying that digit by its place value. To draw a number disc, all you need to do is to make a circle, then write the value inside. Let's try it! In 34,569, the 10,000s place has a digit of 3. To get its value, multiply 3 to 10,000. And the answer is 30,000. Then we will draw 3 discs. Thousands place is a digit of 4. Multiply 4 to 1,000, so it has a value of 4,000. Then, we will draw 4 discs on the table. Next, hundreds place is a digit of 5. Then multiply 5 to 100, so it has a value of 500. We will draw 5 discs. Tens place is a digit of 6. 6 multiplied by 10 is 60. Then we will draw 6 discs. Lastly, ones place is a digit of 9. 9 times 1 is 9. Therefore, we will draw 9 discs. We can see that there are 3 10,000s, 4,000s, 500s, 6 tens, and 9 ones. We also use discs to represent the numbers. There are a lot of pencils. Let us appreciate the kindness of Tonyo's family. Thank you, Tonyo. Remember, place value is the position of each digit in a number. The value of a digit is determined by multiplying the digit by its place value. The place value of 3 is in the 10,000th place, which has a value of 30,000. The place value of 4 is in the thousandth place, which has a value of 4,000. The place value of 5 is in the hundredth place, which has a value of 500. The place value of 6 is in the tenth place, which has a value of 60. The place value of 9 is in the ones place, which has a value of 9. It can be expressed as 30,000 plus 4,000 plus 500 plus 60 plus 9 is equal to 34,569. It is called expanded form. Let us try another Math Dali example. Anna and her sisters enjoy watching their favorite band's concert. They were also amazed by the beautiful and big set of the Colosseum. The host announced that there were 68,324 people inside the Colosseum. What does Anna and her sister enjoy watching? Yes, it's their favorite band's concert. Can you recall how many people watched the concert in the Colosseum? Great! There were 68,324 people. Do you know how big that is? Tandaan, basta kasama si Teacher Marian, kaya yan! I will give you 5 seconds to get your pen and paper. Papers up, pens up, let me see your happy face. Pens up, papers up, let me see that amazing face. Magic step number 1. Determine the place value of each number. Try it. Amazing! Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. Magic step number 2. Make a table separating the place value of each number. Draw it. Let me see your drawing. Wow! You're doing great! Magic step number 3. Draw number disc on each column. In 68,324, the 10,000th place is a digit of 6 and is a value of 60,000. So how many discs are we going to draw? Correct! 6 discs. Next, thousands place is a digit of 8 and its value is 8,000. Therefore, draw 8 discs under thousands. Hundreds place is a digit of 3 and has a value of 300. Then we will draw 3 discs. Tens place is a digit of 2, and its value is 20. Therefore, we will draw 2 discs. Lastly, ones place is a digit of 4, and has a value of 4. So we will draw 4 discs. Let me see your work. Well done! There are 6 10,000s, 8,000s, 300s, 2 tens, and 4 ones. Aside from using number discs, we can also use the base 10 blocks. Blocks, flats, longs, and units. 1 block is equal to 1,000. 1 flat is equal to 100. 1 long is equal to 10. And 1 unit is equal to 1. The Earth Club of Karanungan Elementary School had a tree planting activity. There were 28,364 seeds planted by the pupils. How big is 28,364? Recall our 3 magic steps and let us visualize. Magic step number 1. Determine the place value of each number. Try it. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. Magic step number 2. Make a table separating the place value of each number. Magic step number 3. Draw blocks, flats, longs, and units on each column. In 28,364, the 10,000s place is a digit of 2 and has a value of 20,000. So we will draw 2 sets of 10 blocks. Next, thousands place is a digit of 8. Therefore, we need to draw 8 blocks under thousands. Hundreds place is a digit of 3. Then we will draw 3 flats. Tens place is a digit of 6. Therefore, we will draw 6 longs. Lastly, ones place is a digit of 4. So we will draw 4 units. There are 2 10,000s, 8,000s, 300s, 6 tens, and 4 ones. 20,000 plus 8,000 plus 300 plus 60 plus 4 is equal to 28,364. These were a lot of seeds. It's your time to shine. Now, you will visualize a number using blocks, flats, longs, and units. How big is 12,349? Papers up, pens up, let me see that happy face. Pens up, papers up, let me see that amazing face. Magic step number 1. Determine the place value of each number. Come on, try it. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. Magic step number 2. Make a table separating the place value of each number. Magic step number 3. Draw blocks, flats, longs, and units on each column. In 12,349, the 10,000s place is a digit of 1 and has a value of 10,000. How many set of 10 blocks will you draw? Excellent! 1 set of 10 blocks. Next, thousands place is a digit of 2 and has a value of 2,000. Therefore, we need to draw how many blocks under 1,000? Correct! 2 blocks. Hundreds place is a digit of 3. Its value is 300. Then we will draw how many flats? Good job! 3 flats. Tens place is a digit of 4 and has a value of 40. Therefore, how many longs will we draw? Bravo! 4 longs. Lastly, ones place is a digit of 9 and its value is 9. So we will draw 9 units. Nice! There are 1 10,000s, 2 thousands, 3 hundreds, 4 tens, and 9 ones. 10,000 plus 2,000 plus 300 plus 40 plus 9 is equal to 12,349. It's activity time! You will draw blocks, flats, longs, and units on your paper to represent the following numbers. Number 1, 1,573. Let me see your answer. Superb! We have the same answer. Number 2, 4,860. Is your answer like this? Amazing! Number 3, 2,417. Check my answer. We have the same answer. Nice job! Sit still and hold your pen and paper because we will have another Math Dali and Math Amazing activity. Answer the given questions and write it on your paper. I will give you 1 minute to answer. Give the corresponding number for each statement. Number 1, 35 blocks, 3 flats, 1 long, 8 units. $35,318. Number 2, 49 blocks, 7 flats, and 5 units. $49,705. Number 3, 15 blocks, 1 flat, and 7 longs. $15,170. Number 4, 6 blocks, 9 longs, and 1 unit. $6,091. And number 5, 100 blocks. $100,000. You've got it! Let us have our last activity for today. I will give you 1 minute to answer each number. Papers up, pens up, let me see your happy face. Pens up, papers up, let me see that amazing face. Number 1. Melvin has 3 pieces of 10,000 number discs, 8 pieces of 1,000 number discs, 4 pieces of 100 number discs, and 7 pieces of 10 number discs. Draw a model for this situation and tell how many number discs Melvin has. $38,470. Number 2. Karen is preparing her project in visualization of numbers. She prepared 18 blocks, 4 flats, 9 longs, and 7 units. Give the value of each representation. 18 blocks, 4 flats, 9 longs, and 7 units. What number is assigned to Karen? $18 blocks, 18,000, 4 flats, 400, 9 longs, 90, and 7 units, 7. 18,497. We all deserve an amazing clap. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, amazing! To sum up, to visualize and represent numbers up to 100,000 by using number discs and base 10 blocks, we have to separate or group the numbers by 10,000s, thousands, hundreds, tens, and ones of a number. The place value of a digit in numbers up to 100,000 is based on the place value chart starting from the right ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, and 100,000s. The value of a digit is determined by multiplying the digit by its place value. I know that you have enjoyed our Math Dali adventure today. For your assignment, study this table and answer the following questions. Keep this in mind. The best way to learn mathematics is to do mathematics. Remember, basta kasama si Teacher Marian, kaya yan! That's it for today, Math Dali Buddies. See you on our next math exciting and math amazing activities.
my dear children. Today, something awesome is about to happen. Let's have fun while we learn English. This is Teacher Jo at your service. Before anything else, don't forget your self-learning modules or SLM. Today, we're going to learn about paragraphs. Do you know what a paragraph is? If not, don't worry because Teacher Jo will help you understand everything about paragraphs.
Please do this drill, which will let you distinguish a paragraph from a non-paragraph. Write a check mark if the group of sentences is a paragraph, and an X mark if it is not. Paragraph number 1. My school is one of the largest in our province. We have over 2,000 students. To accommodate all of us, our school had to have 45 classrooms. For now, we only have 30 classrooms. Some classes occupy makeshift classrooms. Our principal is working hard to have more classrooms built so that students and teachers will be comfortable. Paragraph number 2. Every bus needs a driver. Buses are not cheap. Different kinds of buses ply our streets. They bring people to different destinations. A lot of people come to our place to do business, shop, and while away their time. It is really warm today. Paragraph number 3. My family and I went to the wildlife park. It is one of the most visited places in our city. It houses snakes, birds, lions and tigers, and even crocodiles. My favorite toy is a train which goes up and down a hill. And for the last paragraph, number 4. Our teacher had a baby, so we have a substitute teacher, Miss Rojas. She is nice and funny. We always enjoy when she comes to our class. She makes us laugh with her jokes. She allows us to play outside once in a while. She also teaches well. For paragraph number 1, if you wrote a check mark, then you are right. Paragraph number 1 focuses on a single idea, which is about my school. For paragraph number 2, if you wrote an X mark, then you are correct. Number 2 paragraph does not focus on a single idea. For paragraph number 3, if you wrote an X mark, good job! Paragraph number 3 does not focus on a single idea. And for the last paragraph, if you wrote a check mark, then you are correct. Number 4 paragraph focuses on a single idea, which is about our substitute teacher.
I have here 4 pictures, and these pictures have one thing in common. Can you guess what the word is? Here's another clue. Most of these are found in the school library. If your answer is book or books, then you got it. So, do you love books? What is your favorite book then? There are so many kinds of books in the world, and here are some of them. This is a picture book. It is a book containing pictures, like these. This is a fantasy book. A fantasy book tells stories often inspired by real-world myth and folklore. And this is a biography book. It is a detailed description of a person's life. Today, we are going to read a paragraph about books. But before that, let us first answer the crossword puzzle using the words that we will encounter when we read the paragraph. Do you have what it takes to be a word master? These are the words: preserve, unravel, printing, manuscript, parchment, papyrus, compact, scrolls, durable, essential, codex, Mahayana, ancient. All you have to do is select the word that is being described.
Don't worry, because I will be giving you examples on the words that can be used in a sentence.
Are you ready? Here are the clues. Let's start with down. Item number 1. 5 letters. It is an ancient manuscript text in book form.
My grandmother owns a that she likes to read.
Number 3. 7 letters. This word means lasting or unbreakable.
This table is so that it can't easily be damaged.
Number 4. 8 letters. It means to keep up or maintain.
We need to our history because it is what makes us Filipinos.
Number 5. 8 letters. It is a word used to refer to the production of books, newspaper, and other printed materials.
Be sure to check your article for errors before it.
Number 7. 8 letters. It is a branch of Buddhism.
I have a Chinese friend who shares stories about his religion.
Number 9. 7 letters. It is a roll of parchment or paper that can be used to write on or paint on.
For our project in English, we were assigned to write slogans on
Number 11. 7 letters. This word means very old or having existed for a long time.
even in the times Filipinos already had tattoos.
And number 12. It means to separate into parts.
In our science class, we had to the parts of a flower and identify each one of them.
We're halfway there. Let's proceed to the words under across. Number 2. 9 letters. It is a stiff, flat, thin material for writing.
I like to use papers for my journal.
Number 6. 7 letters. It is a plant used during the ancient times as a writing surface.
The Egyptians used the plant to make writing sheets.
Number 8. 7 letters. This word means joined or packed together.
My bag is more than yours, so it's easier for me to carry it.
We're almost there. Number 10. 9 letters. It means important.
It is to review our lesson so we won't fail the exam.
And for the last item, number 13, it is a book, document, or piece of music written by hand.
Can you give me about the story we read last week?
Kids, do you think you got the right answers? Let's check and put the correct words inside the boxes. Let's start with down. Number 1. The ancient manuscript text in book form is called codex. Number 3. The words lasting and unbreakable are equivalent to the word durable. Number 4. To keep up or maintain also means to preserve. Number 5. The production of books, newspapers, and other printed materials is simply called printing. Number 7. One branch of Buddhism is Mahayana. Number 9. Rolls of parchment or papers used to write on and paint on are called scrolls. Number 11. The word that means very old or having existed for a long time is ancient. Number 12. To separate into parts means to unravel. How are your scores going so far, kids? Now, let's do a cross. Number 2. The stiff, flat, thin material used for writing is called parchment. Number 6. The plant used in the ancient times as a writing surface is called the papyrus. Number 8. The word which means joint or packed together is compact. Number 10. The word important is similar to the word essential. And last but not the least, number 13. A book, a document, or a piece of music written by hand is called manuscript. Were you able to answer our crossword puzzle correctly? In case you encounter the words and you forgot their meanings, you can always go back to this puzzle. Now remember that those words we learned in the crossword puzzle will help you understand well the paragraph that we will read. But what is a paragraph? A paragraph is made up of sentences focusing on a single idea. Here are 2 paragraphs as examples. Kids, you have to read the paragraphs with Teacher Jo, okay? Books are the oldest source of information. Even before the radio was invented, books were already able to provide information to people around the world. They have been an essential part of the human lives in telling stories, preserving history, and sharing information about our world. There have been various types of books. The first ever recognized books were the ancient scrolls. These are rolled-up manuscripts made from papyrus plant and ranges from 14 to 52 feet wide when unraveled. The second type of book was the book to go of the Romans. More similar to the style of books today, the Romans created some of the first codices from as early as the 1st century Common Era. The codex was more durable and compact than a scroll as it was made with parchment paper and bound with wooden covers. Information is important. That's why books are considered a necessity for everyone. This resulted to books being printed. The first recorded printed book in history is the Diamond Sutra of Mahayana Buddhism. Books in schools are all products of printing. Today, books can also be in electronic form or e-book. It is the most convenient type of book, and as long as you have a gadget, You can read anywhere you are and anytime you want. A book may change forms over time, but it will always be one of the best sources of vast information that we need. Were you able to understand the paragraphs that we have read? Let us now try to answer the following questions based on what we have read. If you have been a well reader, you'll be able to answer these. What is the source of information mentioned in the paragraph? The answer to the question would be books. Next question. What are the types of books? Based from the second paragraph, there have been various types of books like ancient scrolls, codex, modern printed books, and electronic books or e-books. How does each type of book differ from the other? These books differ in terms of how they are made. The ancient scrolls are made out of the papyrus plant. Codices are made up of parchment papers bound with wooden covers. The books that we have today are printed by machines. And e-books are made electronically and you can read them on gadgets. Question number 4. Why do we need books? We need books simply to get information that we need. As mentioned in the first paragraph, they tell stories, preserve history, and share information about our world. And for the last number, the question is, how do we imagine our world without books? It may be a vast, lonely, and ignorant world we may be living in without books. Can you imagine a world without stories about ships, plants, and animals, famous people, fairy tales, and even our own planets too? But good thing there are books, whatever types they are, for us to enjoy and read on. So, did you have fun learning our lesson for today? In our next lesson, we will be learning more about paragraph and its parts. It's going to be fun and exciting acquaintance once again, that's for sure. But for now, let me leave you with this quote from Dr. Seuss. The more you read, the more things you'll know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. So just continue practice reading. Once again, let's have fun while we learn English. This is Teacher Jo at your service. I'll see you on our next lesson. Bye!